September 13, 2025 will go down as a date pioneers will remember. Something happened that many people thought was still years away. Out of nowhere, Bangkok Bank, one of the largest financial institutions in Thailand, took a leap no one saw coming. They didn't just issue a press release, they didn't just talk about future partnerships. No, they actually connected their banking systems directly into the Pi network and began testing real transactions. That's right, 7 banks in total, live tests, real businesses, and actual payment flows between Pi and traditional banking. This moment isn't just news. It's a turning point. A bridge has appeared between the world of digital tokens and the everyday financial system we all rely on. For every single person holding Pi right now, what took place in those tests could change everything. And this is just the beginning. So let's break down what really happened. On that September morning, Bangkok Bank officially became the very first major bank on the planet to integrate Pi at a technical level. We're not talking about marketing, handshakes, or staged photo opportunities. This was a genuine system-to-system connection where Pi payments flowed through the bank's infrastructure. To put it simply, the crypto asset that so many people have mined on their phones for years was suddenly moving through one of the most established banking systems in Asia. And Bangkok Bank wasn't alone. They brought 6 other Thai banks into the trial. Together, these 7 financial giants created an interbank network specifically for Pi. Their mission? To see how smoothly Pi can travel between banks, how secure the system feels, and whether it can process payments at the speed required for real-world use. But it didn't stop there. Small businesses joined the test as well. Coffee shops, restaurants, street vendors, all taking part to see what Pi looks like in day-to-day commerce. Imagine walking into a Bangkok cafe, ordering your favorite latte, and instead of pulling out cash or tapping a credit card, you notice a little sign, Pay with Pi. You pull out your Pi wallet on your phone, scan the QR code, hit confirm, and within seconds your coffee is paid for. The barista sees the transaction instantly. Now here's where the game truly changes. That cafe owner doesn't have to sit on Pi tokens wondering what to do with them. As part of the test, they were able to convert those Pi payments directly into Thai baht inside their Bangkok bank account. No shady exchanges. No third-party middlemen. Just a clean, instant flow from Pi to national currency that could be used to pay rent, buy supplies, or cover any everyday expense. That's the bridge pioneers have been waiting for. Until now, crypto has often felt like an isolated ecosystem, useful within its own circle but frustrating when trying to cross into the real economy. But with this breakthrough, a street vendor can accept Pi as casually as they accept coins or bills. At the end of the day, their balance shows up in their bank account in baht, ready to use. A freelancer can receive Pi from a client instantly and later move it to their bank when bills are due, without losing a big cut to middlemen or waiting days for transfers. And these weren't theoretical scenarios. Businesses tested them in the real world, paying for meals, settling shop tabs, handling retail purchases, even conducting business-to-business payments. Every test worked. Transactions cleared quickly and smoothly. Funds converted without friction. The point has been proven, Pi isn't just a concept anymore. It can operate as everyday money. Why Thailand though? Why there first? The answer is surprisingly logical. Thailand has some of the clearest cryptocurrency regulations in the region. The government has actively encouraged financial innovation and even run its own central bank digital currency trials. This legal clarity gave Bangkok Bank the confidence to make a bold move. On top of that, Thai citizens are already heavy adopters of mobile payments. To them, Pi doesn't feel alien, it's just another app, another payment option. The implications are huge, not just for Thailand but for global banking. For years, banks worldwide viewed crypto as a competitor, even a threat. They tried to resist, to wall themselves off from it, hoping it would fade. But Bangkok Bank has flipped the script. Instead of trying to fight the crypto wave, they've chosen to be the bridge, connecting Pi to traditional financial services like loans, mortgages, and secure savings accounts. They're saying, we don't need to be crypto companies ourselves, we can enable the connection that people need. And once one successful bridge is built, others are almost guaranteed to follow. If Pi payments work smoothly across 7 Thai banks, every other bank in the country will feel the pressure to join or risk losing customers. From there, the momentum could spread to Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, the Philippines, and beyond. Southeast Asia might just become the launchpad for global Pi adoption. Now let's think about financial inclusion. Over 1 billion people around the world still don't have access to traditional banking services because of strict requirements like minimum balances or identification documents. But most of those same people do have smartphones. Pi was designed to be mobile first. Combine that with Bangkok Bank's model and suddenly the doors open wide. People who could never get a bank account before can earn Pi, spend Pi, and then turn it into local currency through a legitimate bank. It's not just about digital money, it's about extending financial access to millions who were excluded before. But let's also be real. September 13th wasn't the finish line, it was a test. The Pi used in these trials wasn't real, spendable currency yet. It was test Pi, designed to simulate the system under heavy stress. Engineers were actively trying to break things, to find weak points. To see if the infrastructure could handle millions of transactions a day. That's exactly what has to happen before real money gets involved. The system has to be bulletproof. So what comes next? Right now, Bangkok Bank and the Pi core team are analyzing every data point from the trial. There will be more tests, and bigger ones. More businesses, more complex payment scenarios, and more users. Each round of testing brings the network closer to being launch-ready. The ultimate milestone is the Open Mainnet, where Pi becomes fully tradable with real market value. But before that happens, 3 big requirements must be met: mass identity verification, proven real-world utility, and infrastructure strong enough to handle global use. Bangkok Bank's integration is a massive stride toward that third requirement. When the switch flips to Open Mainnet, what we saw in tests will happen in real life. Real Pi will flow into real bank accounts. Real merchants will accept Pi from real customers. Thailand may be just one country, but its example will become the model others use. Regulators will look at it and say, that's how you do it safely. Banks will look and say, that's the integration approach that works. This is bigger than a single trial, it's a proof of concept for the world. Speaking personally, I've followed Pi since the earliest days. I've seen the delays, the doubts, the constant skepticism from outsiders calling it a scam. And yes, there were moments where I wondered if we'd ever see something this real. But what Bangkok Bank has done? That's not hype. That's not vague promises. That's a major financial institution putting its name and reputation behind Pi because they see true potential. We're not fully there yet, and it may take longer than people hope, but for the first time, I can actually see the path. The foundation is being built by serious players with resources, credibility, and expertise. That changes everything. So here's my advice: stay patient but stay engaged. Keep checking in, keep mining, keep building with the community. The pioneers who stick around through the construction phase are the ones who'll benefit the most when it all clicks into place. If this gave you clarity about why these developments matter, hit the like button, drop a comment about which integration you'd love to see next, whether it's more banks, major retailers, or cross-border payments, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll keep bringing you grounded analysis of Pi's progress without hype or fear. The future is being written right now in Thailand. Bangkok Bank didn't just test technology, they tested how tomorrow's payments might look. And this is the breakthrough we've all been waiting for. Stay with me, pioneers. The best chapters are still ahead.